Kristen makes a shock the escape of her mother, Rachel Blake, from prison. Rachel, whose reputation precedes her, had just been involved in yet another violent altercation behind bars, this time biting a fellow inmate. Fearing for her mother's well-being and determined to keep her close, Kristen takes matters into her own hands, pulling off a daring breakout and bringing Rachel back to the mansion. But the relief of being reunited is short-lived. Almost as soon as Kristen extracts a promise from her mother to behave, Rachel vanishes without a trace. Panic sets in as Kristen realizes that an unaccounted-for Rachel spells nothing but disaster. And sure enough, trouble is already brewing. It doesn't take long to figure out where Rachel has disappeared to. The unpredictable matriarch has slipped out of the mansion and made her way straight into the home of none other than Ava Vitali. Her entrance is anything but friendly. Rachel is on a mission, and the look in her eyes suggests she's ready for a fight. Ava, fresh from a tense encounter with Brady Black, walks into her room expecting a moment of peace, only to find her former kidnapper lurking in the shadows, her presence as menacing as ever. Rachel doesn't waste time with pleasantries. She has something to say, and she delivers it with the kind of unnerving intensity that makes Ava realize just how much danger she's in. The situation quickly escalates when Rachel corners Ava, spewing threats laced with venom. Given Rachel's history of violence, Ava knows better than to dismiss these words as empty intimidation. Kristen, despite her usual confidence, is terrified when she discovers her mother is missing. She knows better than anyone what Rachel is capable of, and if she doesn't intervene quickly, things could spiral out of control. A single misstep could result in Rachel ending up behind bars again, or worse, committing an act of violence that could change everything. As the week of March 10th to 14th unfolds, tensions mount. Ava is faced with an impossible decision. Should she call the police and have Rachel hauled back to prison? It would be the safest option, ensuring Rachel is kept away from her and unable to strike again. But there's also another complication: Brady. Brady and Ava are already on shaky ground, and this latest incident threatens to drive a permanent wedge between them. Ava still can't shake her anger over what Kristen put her through, and now Rachel is adding fuel to an already raging fire. Brady, ever the peacemaker, tries to calm Ava down, urging her not to press charges. He pleads with her to consider the fallout and insists that calling the police will only escalate things further. But Ava isn't convinced. Tuesday's argument between Brady and Ava is just the beginning. She's furious at Kristen, furious at Rachel, and now furious at Brady for defending them. She may have been willing to let things go for the sake of keeping the peace, but this latest attack has crossed the line. And Brady's reaction? That might just be the last straw. Ava, no longer willing to be the victim, starts to push back. She isn't about to let Rachel roam free, nor is she going to tolerate Brady's attempts to shield his ex's family. Her decision is clear: she's not putting up with this any longer. With a fiery determination, she delivers an ultimatum. I'm done. I'm going to sue. I'm not going to put up with this. I'm not going to let this crazy woman hang around me, and you're going to have to figure it out yourself. For Brady, these words hit hard. He knows Ava isn't bluffing. If she follows through, it could mean serious consequences not just for Rachel, but for Kristen as well. With Ava refusing to back down, Kristen scrambling to contain the mess, and Rachel teetering on the edge of another catastrophe, Salem is about to be rocked by yet another wave of explosive drama. The question remains: will Kristen be able to control her mother before it's too late? Or will Ava take matters into her own hands and make sure Rachel never gets another chance to strike? Next, Teresa's triumphant return and the joy of unexpected news. One of the biggest surprises on the horizon is the return of Teresa, portrayed by the beloved Emily O'Brien. After a period of absence that left fans wondering about her fate, Teresa reappears just in time to shake things up in the lives of those around her. But her comeback is not just about reuniting with old friends, it also heralds life-changing news. Teresa is set to discover that she is about to become a grandmother. This revelation comes courtesy of her connection to Tate, played by Leo Howard, and his daughter, Sophia Rachel Boyd. For Teresa, this unexpected news is more than a headline. It represents hope, change, and the possibility of new beginnings. Having weathered many storms in her past, her journey toward embracing this role adds layers to her character. The prospect of grandparenthood opens up opportunities for healing old wounds, nurturing younger family members, and finding strength in her relationships. As Teresa grapples with the news, viewers will witness her vulnerable side as well as her fierce determination to protect and support her loved ones. The emotional weight of this revelation promises to bring tears, laughter, and a renewed sense of purpose to the screen. Tension and turmoil over a mysterious necklace in a parallel storyline brimming with intrigue, the saga of a seemingly ordinary yet unexpectedly expensive necklace takes center stage. Tate's girlfriend, Holly Ashley Puzimus, finds herself in a predicament when she decides that enough is enough. Determined to put a stop to any deceit or miscommunication, Holly takes it upon herself to confront Melinda Tina Huang. The necklace, a family heirloom of considerable value that has resurfaced from a time capsule, becomes the catalyst for tension between these characters. The drama intensifies as Holly issues a stern scolding to Melinda. This confrontation is not merely about an object of wealth. It symbolizes the clash of values, secrets, and loyalties that have long simmered beneath the surface. Holly's reaction is a clear declaration that trust and honesty are non-negotiable in relationships. Meanwhile, Doug, Peyton Meyer, embarks on a parallel mission of discovery. He is determined to track down the mysterious purchaser of the necklace so that it can be returned to Julie, Susan Seaforth Hayes. A move that promises to unravel more secrets than anyone could have predicted. At the climax of Friday's episode, viewers are drawn into the heart of the mystery when both Holly and Doug learn a startling truth. Melinda is the one who has been wearing the priceless necklace. This revelation not only heightens the drama but also sets the stage for a series of confrontations and emotional reckonings that will ripple through the lives of the characters. The intricate interplay of deception, family legacy, and moral dilemmas is sure to engage viewers, prompting them to question the true cost of hidden truths and the sacrifices made in the name of loyalty. A mother's return and the unsettling disappearance of Mommy Dearest elsewhere in the sprawling narrative of Days of Our Lives. Another storyline tugs at the heartstrings. Kristen, Stacey Hayduk, is facing one of her most distressing challenges yet. After recently bringing her long-lost Mommy Dearest home from prison, Kristen is now confronted with the very real possibility that something has gone terribly wrong. Her worst fears start to take shape as she realizes that the maternal figure she once hoped would provide comfort and stability might be lost to her forever. This storyline takes an even more dramatic turn when Kristen's own mother makes an unexpected appearance. Paying a surprise visit to Ava, Tamara Braun, the tension escalates rapidly. With emotions running high, Kristen is forced to confront the possibility that her family's past might come back to haunt them in more ways than one. Adding to the drama is the arrival of Rachel Blake, Rose Gentle, whose actions raise new questions about loyalty and protection. Rumors and spoilers suggest that Rachel may have issued a direct threat to Ava, demanding that she keep her distance from Brady, Eric Martsolf. This move appears to be part of a calculated attempt to clear the path for Brady and Kristen to rekindle a romance that was once thought to be irreparably broken. For viewers, the storyline involving Kristen and her mother is a poignant reminder that family dynamics can be as unpredictable as they are deeply rooted. The complexities of forgiveness, regret, and the desire for a second chance are interwoven into every interaction, leaving audiences both heartbroken and hopeful for what the future may hold. Rafe's quest for truth and the unyielding confrontation with EJ in yet another corner of the soap opera's expansive tapestry. Rafe, Galen Gehring, embarks on a journey of self-discovery and redemption. Rafe's storyline takes a particularly intriguing twist as he begins to recover pieces of his lost memory. However, even as fragments of his past come flooding back, one chapter remains frustratingly blank. Specifically, the details surrounding the time when Arnold Feniger took control of his life. This gap in his recollection drives Rafe to seek answers, setting him on a collision course with EJ, Dan Feuerriegel. Fueled by a desire for closure and truth, Rafe confronts EJ in a dramatic showdown that is both emotionally charged and fraught with tension. The confrontation is not just a personal vendetta. It reflects the broader theme of accountability that has been woven throughout the series. Many characters, including the determined Gabby, Sherry Jimenez, have been relentlessly pursuing EJ's confession. In one particularly dramatic moment, Gabby is seen with a gun pointed at EJ, a stark symbol of the lengths to which some characters are willing to go in their quest for justice. As Rafe demands answers, the dialogue is laced with both desperation and resolve. His struggle is emblematic of a universal human experience, the search for identity and the need to reconcile with one's past, no matter how painful. Yet, despite his unwavering determination, It remains uncertain whether Rafe will obtain the clarity he seeks. The tension builds not only for him but for all who have been affected by EJ's elusive secret.